Hello everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart84, and it's a glorious Sunday. Now, about a week or so ago, I did an update on my year-old fig plants, the ones that I got about February last year that have been that I repotted, and they were mostly about 8 inches tall. But one of my friends, the West London gardener, did ask me to do an update on my larger fig trees or plants. Ones that I've had for probably about 3 years, I suppose. So I thought, yeah, I might as well do a quick video on those. I'm going to have to repot them, but I thought I'd have a quick talk through them and see how they're looking now. Running through them in order. This one here, this is meant to be a panache or panache, depending on how you've heard it pronounced. I'm not sure exactly whether it's panache or panache. Showing some new growth on it. I don't as yet know if it is the variety it's meant to be. I think this one originally came from Sutton's, but it hasn't produced figs yet, although there is a possibility it might this year. But the problem is, because it hasn't produced figs, I don't yet know if they're going to be stripy or not. Now, the one next to it, which is considerably taller, is, I think it's one of my unnamed varieties. Yeah, this is Cyprus Giant Unnamed. I bought this from a chap in North London from Cyprus who didn't know the name of the variety, but it allegedly produces very big figs. We'll have to wait and see. Now, he also supplied me with the one behind it, which he said was a Neapolitana nigra. Again, hasn't produced actual fruits yet, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. The one at the front here is just a brown turkey. I bought that from him just in case it was a different cultivar to the brown turkey that my parents have, because you never know where they've come from at the end of the day. This one next to it, let's see what this one says on here. This is another one from the Cyprus guy. It just said Jason Unnamed Large Red. Again, we're waiting to see what happens with that. Now, this one here, which is in the sort of a V shape, is a named variety. And I have had a fig off this one, and this was a Goutte d'Or. And the final one down here, which is leafed out quite nicely and has very nice shaped leaves on this one. This one is a Verdone, and this one has also given me a fig. Now, they're all extremely pot bound, as you can probably see. Don't seem to be any, I can't see any Brabers on the plants at all. Now, that might be because of the cold weather we had a couple of weeks ago. You might be able to see, but most of these plants, perhaps except the Verdone, because it was right at the back behind all of the others, all of these plants took frost damage on the new shoots and buds that were coming out, and probably on the new figs. So there's a possibility of one or two Brabers. This might be a Braber here on this brown turkey, and they of course tend to produce Brabers very easily anyway, but I'm not sure I'm going to see any Brabers on any of the others. So they're all extremely pot bound and do need repotting. So my task today, which I'm not going to video because there's 7 plants to do, my task today will be to repot these, and I'll try and get a load of the soil off the roots and probably give them a little bit of a root pruning as well. I don't think I need to particularly prune the plants because the height of them is quite manageable at the moment. I don't really want them getting over 6 feet tall in the pots, and this one here is a particularly nice shape anyway. So there's no real gain to cutting them back at the moment, as most of them have got branches on them. What I might do is try and focus heavily on trying to force main crop figs this year. So what that will entail is, once the new shoots are about 5 or 6 inches long, I'll have a look and see if they've got any embryo figs developing on them, which should really be early June to have any chance at all. At that point I'll pinch the growing tips out and see if I can force them produce main crop figs, because it would be nice to try some figs. So not only am I going to repot them, I'm going to feed them very heavily to see if I can encourage that new growth and boost it enough to get a few main crop figs out, the ones that I haven't tried. So we'll see what happens. Certainly the Verdone is looking very promising, as long as we don't get any nasty unexpected frosts in the next week or so. But I just thought I'd do a quick update on those for the West London gardener, for anyone else who might be interested in the larger figs that I've got. I suppose that with those, including the large one I've got in ground, I suppose I've probably got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think I've got about somewhere between 12 and 14 varieties of fig now, so that's more than enough, I would say. If I can only get a few of them to fruit this year, it'll be quite nice. Anyway, thanks for watching that video, I much appreciate it. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. You can share my videos if you like, and if I'm just looking here and I can see a Braber fig here, so and that's on the Goot's door, so perhaps with a bit of care and careful repotting and not shocking the plant, we might see a Braber fig on it. Yeah, so please subscribe to my channel and remember to click on the bell if you'd like to get updates on when new videos come out. I'll catch up with you all soon. Brett out for now.